I feel as though I should speak because I'm Elizabeth Nugent. I'm in a butter directly to the property at 12 River Street. And zoning, yes, I believe, after listening to what's going on here, I believe I'm under zoning. As an abutter, I strongly disagree with the city's intention to sell the former Universal Steel property to F.W. Webb. If you want to keep families in Salem, please consider quality of life issues, and please consider the overall vision of the North River Canal Corridor. We bought our home at 12 River Street 15 years ago. Leslie's Retreat, stretching from the North Street overpass to Flint Street, is a jewel and was a main selling point for me. We were the beneficiaries of 15 years of hard work by the citizens of River Street. With the cooperation of forward-looking politicians and millions of federal dollars, River Street citizens, activists, created a park and began to restore the health of the river. The price of our home reflected that. Why now take steps backward as far as quality of life for its citizens? The size of the new retail wholesale facility is simply too large. It is out of scale. Currently, when driving west on Bridge Street from North Street to Flint, you see the fine brick building of F.W. Webb, and after that, to the left, you see the backs of the colorful houses of Federal and River Street. To the right, you see the park and the sky and the backs of the homes off of Mason Street. The view from Bridge Street is important to preserve for both its citizens as a welcoming corridor for visitors. Let's continue to improve this important corridor. If Webb builds its retail warehouse space, it will overwhelm the district visually and also overwhelm the abutters with noise and light. There is constant pedestrian traffic in and around the neighborhood. I worry constantly for the ones who are walking on Bridge Street. Surely we can work to make it more hospitable so the pedestrians and drivers aren't worrying about an accident. And now, if this building is approved, we would have to worry about trucks and increased traffic on our way to the train or to the park. And despite of what others have said about the Beckford Way, it is an important part of our neighborhood, and the way it has been rerouted defeats its purpose. Removal of the Universal Steel, of course, was important, but replacing it with a huge eyesore, which includes a permanent change of zoning from R2 to B4 for future generations to bear, is unacceptable. An oversized warehouse is too much to ask for the abutters to put up with. We already put up with heavy traffic and truck noise, which literally shakes our homes. You are now asking us to add on to that trucks from Webb. The Webb driveway would be alongside our driveway and near to our backyard. How do we know there will not be idling diesel trucks a stone's throw from our house? And are we sure there will be no storage of pipes outside the property? How about light in our windows or mechanical noise from the top of the building? We are grateful, of course, to have Universal Steel gone, but this warehouse will be an eyesore and needs to be put in an industrial zone. I have no problem with the Webb business as it is in its current building, but I don't see why we have to settle for this building. Thank you.
We now have